In the last video, we learned about the terms horizon line, foreground, middle ground, background, space, rhythm, and pattern. If you'd like a review of any of those terms, you can always go back to the first video where I introduced these terms for a review. But now I'm going to show you part one of how to make your winter landscape showing depth and rhythm and in the collage center. So this is a collage center choice. So in part one, we're just going to be making our trees. Now I chose to do kind of a more traditional color scheme here where I have green trees. So if you'd like to do that, you want to start out by getting a variety of colors of green papers, and these are available in the collage center. Or if you want to do something maybe a little more whimsical or fun, you can choose really any colors that you want. So they don't have to be realistic tree colors. You're the artist, so it's your decision how you do this. So we want to think about making trees that are big, medium, and small, because remember we talked about how things in the foreground appear larger, things in the middle ground appear kind of medium, and then things in the background appear very small. So I'm going to start out by getting my papers. Now, one thing that you want to do with this is whatever colors you choose, like let's say I did dark green, medium green, and light green, or I chose yellow, green, pink, orange, red. You want to make sure that you don't have like all your colors in the foreground being yellow, or all your trees in the middle ground being pink, or, you know, if you notice here, I kind of mixed up the colors to have a little bit of variety. It makes it more interesting. So let's say I'm going to do the crazy colors. I'm going to start out with my pink paper, and I just want to think about cutting different size trees. So I'm going to go right to cutting with the crazy kind of edges. These are available in the collage center as well. And you're really just cutting a triangle, because the cool thing is these edges give you, sometimes they're called like a deckled edge. They give you this kind of rough, piney edge that you would see like on a trace. And then you also want to do the bottom. So here's kind of like a medium-sized one. So then from there, I can also do a large one. So by me doing my large, medium, and small ones on one piece of paper, I'm making sure that I'm going to have a variety of colors kind of spread throughout my picture. And that's going to give it a sense of variety, which makes it interesting, but also unity, because maybe I'll have, you know, my pink one here, and then I'll have a pink here and a pink off here, so it kind of draws the color together. Now, after you've cut out all your trees, you're going to keep them stored in a plastic bag. So you're going to write your name and your class code on there. And then you're going to get the pattern sheet to look at to kind of help you come up with some different patterns. And in black colored pencil, you're going to create a variety of patterns on there. Now, if you're not comfortable going right to the black colored pencil, you can always practice a pattern on the side, but I don't want you to do pencil first and then black colored pencil, because it will take us a really long time. And I'd like to try to get these on Artsonia before the holidays if we can. So if you see how I did this, I'm taking my time on it. So then as I complete each one, I'm going to store them in my bag. Now your patterns, when you go to your smaller ones, so let's say this was like a really small one. Let me get a little tiny one. Your patterns on your small ones should be proportionately smaller. So let's say I were doing this pattern on my small one, I would do teeny tiny little stars. Okay, as small as you can get, because as things get further away, they appear smaller, and that goes for the patterns on the trees as well. So everything gets stored in here, and then when you watch the part 2 video, I'm going to show you how to make your foreground, middle ground, and background, and then also how to glue it all together.